This is another edition of Authors Hot Off the Press, and what an amazing story that Barb has for us. And it's all about a decision that you made, a life-altering decision at the age of 18, which led to the book, Stop Wishing, Start Living.
Yes, I was 18 years old, home from college, went to a party, arrived at the party where I came upon a friend who I knew was intoxicated, and she asked me to go for a ride with her in her new car, but I blew her off. And then I went into the party, had a couple beers, having a good time with my friends, started to leave that party that night, and she approached me again. Before we knew it, we went into a curve, and a woman was coming around the bend. She cut the wheel, we crashed. She walked away from the crash, and I suffered a broken neck. There was one night where I had straps when I was in traction, and the straps supported my head. And I had asked what would happen if those straps were to slip. And they had told me that I would die. My head would snap forward. I had traction hanging from my head. And the one night I thought, as my straps were there, I'm going to let them slip. But as those started to slip, something in the back of my mind said, but you're only 18. And you know, I was a religious person growing up. I believed in God, but only believed in Him if I needed help passing a test.
Yeah.
And now I felt I needed Him more than, and I just realized, and I thought, I'm only 18. I lived through that car crash. I can get through this. I felt my faith grow. I felt like I'm not alone. And I always thought, gosh, I want to write a book. I want to, first of all, tell my story. Because we can hear trauma, we can hear tragedy, and we think, gosh, that would be terrible if that happened to me. But you don't see the depth of that trauma. You don't see the depth of those tragedies and how much it affects your life.
Really inspiring. Great
Thank
stuff.
you.
Barb Frye.
Thanks so
So
much.
good to visit with you.
Thanks.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. That wraps up another edition of Authors Hot Off the Press. We'll see you next time.